Session. So we are discussing about POSC. So you know that POSC means the process oriented storage control. It's nothing but involving multiple activities in one process. Okay, like POSC inbound delivery. So if you consider here in this POSC outbound delivery, so you can see a few steps like this. One is picking from the bin. Second one is pack. So immediately packing. So packing we can do at 3 levels: packing manually without work center, packing automatically without work center, packing in work center. So there are 3 levels in packing. Pick, it is as it is, it picks from the strategies. Okay, but the combination of strategies and warehouse process type pick. And coming to next one is stage. Stage means stock will go to staging area, that is 2010 or what is it 9020, whatever it is, the GA zone. So stock has to move to GA zone. And finally you can go for loading. Okay, pick, pack, stage, load. This is standard minimum activities we can add into this POSC process. So if you want to add VAS, yes, you can add VAS into this. If you want to add quality inspection at the time of stock removal, yes, we can add it. If business specific anything they want to add some activity into this process, we can do this. Okay, so if you learn this, you can understand how to add any activity into this process. Okay, pick, pack, and stage. If you see it here in standards it shows OBD1, and this is for OBD2, and it is OBD3, and here it will be OBD4. These are the standards. Okay, anyway, we are not using as it is the standards, so we are going to use our own external steps. Okay, let's see it. And today we'll target pick and stage by using POSC process. Even without using POSC process also, pick plus stage or the combination of pick activity and stage activity in standard also. Let's see for standard. SAP. I think OBD process completed, right? Standard OBD process. No. Yes. Okay, let's see.
Standard OBD means general process of OBD, right?
Yeah, picking.
Like
Picking process.
Okay.
Goods issue process.
Okay.
Goods issue is completed or not? I hope it's completed.
I think yes. The others can confirm on our side.
You can check it now, no problem. Session
Not sure.
/SAE WM PRDO. Come to here. And what is our warehouse number?
I think SGPR.
Yeah, it's there. The standard one you already completed. Let's see the standard one first. Okay. And what do we want to come to now here? Partner. This is our partner. Customer. Partner is nothing but customer. And if we take reference document, this is reference document. Okay. Come to your P VL03N. Header data. Warehouse SGP. Shipping point SGPR. Sales organization SGPR. Okay. Document type LF. Okay, let me test first standard process. Uh, so we'll start in 2 minutes. Just a moment. Yeah, let's test on test case slash and VA01 to create sale order. Document type standard, and it is SGPR. Distribution channel SG division 00. Enter it. CUS T1 GUPR. Some PO number we have to give. This is called the reference number. Any number you can give it. And material. Okay, how to check available material now? Go to MMB material SGPR mat 1. Let's see it. So it is available of 409 units into this. Okay. SGPR mat 1. Let me take 5 units. Plant SGPR. Enter. So this is not correct. This is the one. 1748. Okay, everything looks good. PR00 is missing. So we have to maintain manually here. Let me take 100. Now it is okay. And we have to maintain storage location. Storage location can be maintained in sale order or in delivery. Anywhere you can maintain it. So how to maintain it? Double click on line item, come to shipping, and here is the storage location. Okay, so storage location, storage location SCFS. This is how to maintain, available for sale. Now enter, save it. So we are just testing a standard process. This is the standard order. Now it is ready, and the standard order double 2 2 2 6. Create outbound delivery /n VL01N. Come to here, shipping point is GPR. It's good. And check storage location is available and just save it. So you can see this one, delivery created as well as distributed to WMS. And this is your delivery number. Come to EWM. This is the transaction PRDO. And here you have to select the request and give input here, execute. So your delivery is appearing here. Okay. And then system create outbound delivery order. Remember, whatever you created delivery in ERP, that is called warehouse delivery request into this. And system creates delivery order. Okay. This is called delivery order. Everything looks good. Go to form view, scroll down, scroll this down. Our warehouse process type is 2010 and it is GI zone. Perfect. Just like that, go to follow-on functions, create warehouse task. Okay, click on create. Yeah, no issues. Yep. So it is picking from this bin and propose to place the stock is in GI zone. Okay, this also looks good. Then save it. So a warehouse order along with warehouse task has been created, and this is called a pick list. This pick list will be assigned to a warehouse user. Warehouse user will take the pick list and he will go to TO underscore CO1 of transaction. Okay, he will identify the details. So details are, this is warehouse order number, and he will pick the product MAT1 from bin number AB007 and he will travel to GI zone and he place the stock here. Okay, so assume that has been completed by the user. Confirm it and confirm at warehouse order level. It's confirmed. Okay. Once the picking is completed, the stock appears in SGI zone. Come back to PRDO screen, and now we have to issue the stock to the customer. That is called PGI, post goods issue. Ideally, this post goods issue consultants used to do in VL0 to N. But if EWM is implemented, VL0 to N cannot be editable or cannot be executed once it is already created and distributed to EWMS. So PGI you have to do in EWM only. So it is called GI here. This is the one. Okay. So before this, you cannot see any outbound delivery. See here, no outbound delivery is created yet. Come to this. Now complete GI here, goods issue. So before going to do this, we'll check our delivery in ERP. Come to ERP, go to display, enter, come to goods movement data. You can see it is not yet started. That means actually picking has completed and the stock is placed in GI zone as well, but that information has not come to ERP. That's the reason it is showing the status as not started yet. Okay, you can see the status overview as well. You can see goods movement data is not completed, billing status as well. Complete it here first. Goods issue. Goods issue has been completed. That means the stock has been issued to the customer. Okay, come to ERP. We don't have refresh option. Back from here, enter. Now check. Status is completed. The stock has been issued to the customer. And here also you can see goods movement is completed. And you can see delivery and it is completed. Okay. So if you want to complete the billing also, just go to /n VF01. Come to here, just save it. Now check the delivery VL03 and see goods movement data. This is completed. Come to stock overview, goods movement as well as billing status. Billing also completed. You can see document flow as well, and you can see goods delivery and invoice also completed. Okay, invoice is nothing but billing. So this is a standard way. To achieve this process, what are the configurations we made in EWM? Okay, let me show you. Yeah,
Shiva, one doubt.
yes.
So in the document flow,
Mhm.
so there is a delivery number is there 1100 something is there, right? That number is generated in AWM or
No, no, no. That generates
ah,
in the ERP only. So only triggering point
okay.
is EWM. So everything happens here only.
Mm-hmm.
So you cannot see this
Oh,
delivery
when
number.
you
Yeah,
okay. Mm-hmm.
switch is in EWM. Triggering point is in EWM. But delivery creates in
Mm-hmm.
here itself.
Okay. Okay. So how come we know that this is this sales order linked to or this delivery number linked to this EWM relevant? like that.
Come to EWM
Mhm.
/ SBRO IMG. Before doing this, back from here, go to header. See, document type is LF. Delivery document type is LF. Remember it.
Okay.
Now come
Mhm.
to EWM, Extended Warehouse Management, Interfaces, ARP, Delivery Movements, Processing, correct. Map document types to ERP system to
Mhm.
EWM. So come to here,
Okay.
and your ERP system you should find first. Your ERP system is AH7CLNT 800. Okay, and LF. Here is the one. So this document type ERP document type LF is assigned to OUTB document type in EWM. Come to EWM. Yes, EWM. We are Devo. Execute. OUTB is your document type. OUTB is your document type, EWM document type, and this is assigned to LF. So it identifies LF document and it updates in the in outbound delivery in ARP. This is from EWM to ARP. So if you have a question from ERP, so do you maintain this in ERP or not? /n BD 64 is correct. Yep. Our distribution model. This is our test. D is our distribution model. Come to here, come to logic system, and you can see change request for outbound delivery quantity reduction and change to outbound delivery. Yeah, these two. So based on these two, it works. So if you see here, open it, open this node as well, and filter group. This is the warehouse, and our warehouse is SGP. So for our warehouse SGP, we maintain server replica also. So this is interface. So this interface actually we done through SPRO, IMG, integration with other SAP components, EWM. This is the linkage and generate distribution model. Here we maintained our warehouse to EWM and distribution model is test D. Okay, check entries, execute. So this we already maintained. It's already done, in fact. See here. Delivery change. Delivery change means outbound delivery. So through this transaction, we created or we maintained interfaces between ARP to EWM. So through this, it will send the data, it will transfer data from ARP to EWM, as well as once the process is completed in EWM, and it will take back to an ARP, and it will update into ARP. So through this interfaces. Is clear?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. This is,
This is, yeah.
tell me.
This is for non-embedded, right? So for embedded system, how their
In embed
map
also you
actually
have
this
to do
is
all this.
embedded also same. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So difference between embedded and decentralized, only shipping
Mm-hmm.
process. So here we
Okay.
create materials, customers,
Mm.
vendors, packing materials, everything in ERP, and you have to migrate those data from ERP to EWM. Okay, shipping
Mm-hmm.
process.
Okay.
If it is embedded,
Okay.
you are not required to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever these interfaces are there, the delivery assignment, delivery document assignments, and all that should be done in I mean in embedded EWM also.
Mm-hmm.
There will not be any change. Okay.
Okay.
So in the difference is only um, in decentralized EWM to embedded EWM. One is SIF or SIFing process. It's not required. Another one is packing information. Okay, there is some difference in this. Okay, I'll show you this how we have to maintain these two in EWM, and we'll learn few process also as well. Once this is done or decentralized is completed, then we'll see embed also. I'll show you the differences and we'll execute a few processes of inbound, outbound, and something. Then you can understand. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Any other question? Anything else?
No, sir.
Okay. So this is standard. So before going to POSC, let me show you what we have completed in EWM. Okay, let's start from ERP. What is there? It's a few
The
steps.
configuration you are showing, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
SPRO, IMG. So remember, you require a customer and create a customer and migrate that customer from ARP to EWM. Okay, that is one step. Apart from that, configurations which we required. So under definition, sales and distribution, one sales organization, SGPR, this is the one. Nothing is required, just you have to maintain definition and description, statistics correctly. Don't fill any other field. Really, it is not required. Of course, these are required, but SD side and OTC consultants will take care of that. For us, a simple outbound delivery, this is sufficient. Back from here, and we required one distribution channel. Double click on this, go to, and this is our distribution channel. If you observe here, there is no details. That means only definition and the description. That's it. So these two we required, and sales office sales group is not required. and come to assignments, sales and distribution. First, you have to assign organization to company code, sales organization to company code, SGPR. You can check it. So we maintained sales organization to our company code, step 1. And assign distribution channel to sales organization. It is required. SGPR. You can see this is our sales organization and it is distribution channel. This assignment is required. And assign division to sales organization. We are using divisions, that is a standard division. Okay. Sales organization is SGPR. You can check SGPR is assigned to 00. Anybody created this? Okay, these two are not required. You can delete it. And then set up sales area. And here your sales organization is SGPR. You can see sales organization, distribution channel, and division assignment. Okay, and these two are additionally somebody added, which is not required. And sales office sales area is not required. And this is the last one. Assign sales organization to distribution channel and plant, and assign it. Go to position, and this is sales organization, distribution channel, and plant case B1 now. So I think someone is using this. This is ours. Sales organization, distribution channel, and the plant. This combination also required. Okay. And apart from this, we have to maintain shipping point assignment to the plant. So even for that inbound delivery also required. At the time of inbound delivery itself, we already maintained it. Okay. And check it here. Logic execution, assign shipping point to plant. So there is a lot of data in this table. That's the reason it's running, buffering like this. And it is our idle system. That is also one reason it is taking some buffer time. Usually you won't see this kind of buffering time in our production system. Okay. Yeah, come to here, use Control F. SGPR is your plant, and this is our SGPR and shipping point. Okay, this is plant and it is shipping point. You can see here plant to shipping point, plant and shipping point. So this you have to maintain. So you have to maintain this in advance while doing inbound delivery itself. Okay. So these are the configurations which required from ERP, and you have to create a customer, and customer should be migrate from ERP to EWM, and come to EWM. Once customer is extended to EWM, go to BP transaction, and here customer is, what is it, 1748. So 48, enter. This is ours. Okay, just you have to check whether it is available here or not, whether it is properly migrated to EW or not. Nothing need to be edited, nothing need to be maintained into this. If it is available here, that is enough. Okay, so this is from ERP side. And come to EWM side, what are the configurations required we have to do in standard process. Okay, come to SPRO IMG, we required a process type first. Okay, come to cross process settings, warehouse task, define warehouse process type. Our warehouse is SGPR, and this is for stock removal. Goods issue, outbound delivery, and stock removal all are same. Okay, double click on this, and you have to see here description and whatever you want to give here, that one you can give. And warehouse process category, which is mandatory field, that is for stock removal. See here, selected stock removal. And activity, so we are doing goods issue. Goods issue means warehouse point of view, user has to pick the product from the bin, so that is activity is called picking. Oh, sorry. So this is stock removal, you have to maintain it, and the remaining all not required. And finally, where you have to place the stock in GI zone, so that is storage type. So to maintain this, first of all you have to maintain a storage type. Let me show you that. Slash OSPRO IMG extended warehouse management, master data, define storage type. This is 9020. See here, and storage type role should be D. D for staging area. Okay, and put away confirmation, removal confirmation, general put away rules, no capacity check. So these four you have to maintain in storage type. Okay, once you created the storage type, as usual, you have to create a storage section and a storage bin as well. Once it is all done, come to staging areas here. Define staging area, and you have to maintain staging area also. Okay, so this you have to maintain staging area. From here, now come to warehouse process type, and here in process type you have to maintain the storage type and storage bin. Okay, this is destination storage type and bin. So this is one warehouse process type, and once it is done, you have to determine it. Okay, so in this determination, outbound delivery, for outbound delivery you have to maintain the document type OUTB and warehouse process type. This is the combination you have to maintain into this. Okay, this is about warehouse process type. And coming to this, strategies. So strategies for goods issue process, outbound delivery process, picking process. Okay, so under goods issue process, go to strategies, and you have to maintain a stock removal rule here, and this is warehouse specific. So this is what we maintained. Our stock removal rule is and w.2. So this is nothing but stock system will pick to propose or propose to pick the product based on gr date and time. Okay, so that is the sort field. Once a stock removal rule is done, then you have to maintain set sequence. Execute it here. Select, go to here, and you have to maintain. This is storage type set sequence, and this is storage type which you assigned. If you maintain this set sequence, system will pick the product from this storage type or from the storage type. So two storage types has been maintained. If you maintain here two storage types like this, system will check first whether stock is available in 1010 storage type. If it is available, it picks from here. If it is not available, it will pick from ST01. Okay, if two are there. Similarly, you can add a number of storage types into this. Back from here, and so these configurations, strategies, and these configurations are there, and we have to link this this kind of strategies to your product. So what's the link between the product and your configurations? That is called a removal indicator, stock removal control indicator. We will maintain one stock removal control indicator. So SD01 is our stock removal indicator. This stock removal indicator we maintained, we have to maintain in product /o /scwm mat1. So you can see in warehouse data, come to here, check this. See, SD01 is your stock removal indicator. Okay, this indicator you have to maintain there. And then determination. Determine storage type set sequence for stock removal. Go to this and check your warehouse. This is your warehouse. Here it is. This is the one, and 2010, and here also there it is 2010. FIFO is your stock removal indicator. So two are there, anyone you can use it. Okay, so these steps you have to maintain. So these are the configurations behind the standard picking process. Now we are entering into POSC process, advanced extended warehouse management, or complex scenario of outbound delivery process, or you can say POSC for outbound delivery. Okay, so what we are going to do this. So as we discussed, there are four levels: pick, pack, stage. Four levels are there. So initially for the day, I'm going to show you pick and stage. So pick from the bin, place it in GI zone. This is already happened and we are able to do in standard process. But the same I'm going to show you in POSC also. Okay, let's see it first. So for this, additionally, we required one new warehouse process type, a new warehouse process type, and warehouse order creation rules also. So these two we have to use. as well as POSC configurations. So for sake of POSC, we required a warehouse order creation rule as well as a new warehouse process type. These three we have to configure for POSC. Okay, one by one we'll do it. First, I'll create a warehouse process type. SPRO, IMG, Extended Warehouse Management, cross-row settings, warehouse task, define warehouse process type. Okay, so for this, nothing special. Just I'm copying this same as it is. First, I'll copy this, and then whatever we require to edit this warehouse process, well, that will edit it. So it is 2010, and let me say Z210. Okay, so this I am using for POSC. That's it, nothing else at this point of time. I'll give you the screenshot once warehouse order creation rule also. Okay, let me do it here right now. So this is what we require now. Okay, this is pending. Save it. Back from here. Once, whenever you create a warehouse process type, you have to determine it. Go to determination. Execute it, and I already have one warehouse process type for POSC for inbound delivery. Okay, so we have to take similar to this. Okay, how to take this one? Copy this, and document type should be OUTB. This is for outbound delivery. And determination indicator, warehouse process type determination indicator, I am going to use the same. I am not going to change this. And warehouse process type, just now we created, that is G210. Okay, so this we have to maintain. Save it. Back from here, warehouse process type is okay now. Then go to warehouse order creation rules. So warehouse order creation rules, you can find it out in warehouse order. Okay, and define creation rule for warehouse orders. So don't you require all this? Of course, all these are required, but not now. Okay, so we will have a separate session on warehouse order creation rules. We are going to learn the remaining topics. Okay, right now for outbound delivery process, we required only one step, that is define creation rule for warehouse orders. Execute it, go to new entries, and this is warehouse order, sorry, warehouse specific, and warehouse order creation rule, warehouse order creation rule, warehouse order creation rule 1. Going forward, it required some more warehouse order creation rules. That's the reason I maintain here WCR1. Okay, WCR for OBD for pick to stage. Okay, and this I will maintain. And creation category, here many options are there, and select always pick path at this point of time. Okay, so these are required and these remaining fields are not required at this point of time. So these fields are required for some other process. Okay, just leave like that. And here you have to maintain external step, okay, which is not created yet. Okay, so it is pending here. Maintain it. Here external step is pending. Okay, come to this, it's already saved. Once warehouse order creation rule is done, go to warehouse process type. Under warehouse process type, we left warehouse order creation rule field. For this, come to here and see warehouse order creation rule is there. Here you have to maintain. Now it is mandatory. Select it. Okay. Now do this. Now it is maintained. Okay. Now back from this, save it. Warehouse order creation rule also done. Now we have to go for POSC configurations. Process oriented storage control. Back from here, See, define process oriented storage control. Come to this. Execute it. How many activities are you going to perform in your process? That many activities you have to create in external step, external storage process step. Okay, so that is a mandatory thing. And go to new entries, external step, pick, and SGPR, right? SPick, picking for SGPR, and select internal process here, picking. So I hope you remember there are 15 internal warehouse process steps which cannot be created, which cannot be edited, which cannot be deleted. Okay, so now out of 15, one you have to select for your external activity or an activity. Enter. SPIC is already exist. Okay, let me see SGPC. Okay, and then we are going to do the activity, place the product in stage. Yes, stage. Okay, staging, SGPR, and here option should be stage stack. This is also available. ESG, SG. Okay, so you have to create two external steps first. Step one, save it. Next, come to storage process definition. Okay, double click on this, go to new entries, and our warehouse is SGPR process is outbound delivery. This is for pick and stage. And come to here, the direction should select stop removal. Yep, it's accepted. Select the line item. Select this line item and double click on assign storage process steps. This is nothing but maintaining sequence. Go to new entries. Your first activity is pick SGPC. Okay, this is the first one. And SGSG or this one, and maintain our topic creation. Press enter and maintain it. A minute. I don't want to maintain this. Let's see. Okay, this sequence we have to maintain. Okay, here ideally when you are doing POC process, we have to maintain goods movement here. Okay, but I am not going to maintain any movement in POSC, process oriented storage control. Why I am not going to maintain? Here we have two activities. One activity is pick. So pick will happen by using strategies and the okay by using strategies and control indicator. Okay, that's the one. And stage will happen based on your warehouse process type. If you see here in warehouse process type /o spro img extended warehouse management warehouse settings warehouse task define warehouse process type. In this warehouse process type, stage I already maintained. Okay, so it is not required to maintain staging definition or goods movement in POSC. So what about picking? For picking strategies we maintained. So here in POSC, that is process oriented storage control, pick and stage are not required to maintain at all. Okay, I am not going to maintain anything here at present. Okay, going forward we require to maintain it and we'll do it. Right now I'm not going to do anything. So that's it. Save here and back from this. Now go to strategies once. Go to goods issue process, strategies, under determination, SGPR. Here we have the strategy for only 2010. So we have not maintained Z210, right? So this is the warehouse process type. We have to maintain for the same scenario G210 also. Copy it and here change this one. Okay, we maintain this also. That's it, nothing else. Enter, maintain it. Save. These are minimum configurations, or these are the configurations for pick and stage for outbound delivery process, POSC outbound delivery process. Okay, and finally maintain Go to product master /n /scwm mat1 for the mat1. Go to change mode, come to warehouse data, so nothing is there, so maintain here this process type indicator, and these two are already maintained. Okay, that is fine. Save it. Fine. So let's go for a test case. These are the configurations which you required, as I remember, and we'll run a test case. Okay, create a sale order. Mat1 quantity 2 SGPR. So you can maintain storage location in the sale order or in delivery also. So amounts need to be maintained. Now save it.
Shiva,
Yeah,
Ravi here.
yeah, Ravi.
So, what is the strategy actually in EWM? I have seen in TM also we have a strategy. Strategy, what is the purpose? So this will trigger, when this will trigger the strategy? Through PPF action or something else?
No, 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 no. Strategy is the direct configuration. Strategy
Okay,
means one product may be available in multiple bins, in multiple storage sections, in multiple storage types. Okay,
okay.
from where you have to pick the product. So there should be a rule, and maintaining the rule through strategies.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll discuss that again. I'll show you it. No problem.
Okay.
Let's continue this process. Come to outbound delivery also completed. So this is outbound delivery, and just save it. Okay, go to change mode.
Sir, I have a question.
Storage location is not maintained. Counter picking.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Sorry, sir. I have a question. I just want to know whether how the business requirement will be like. They prefer to store the same product in the same location every time, or it's okay like they store in different places for the same product.
and definitely different locations. See here. I'll answer this your question also. Let me complete this test case and
Sure,
we'll
sir.
come. Okay. So remind me again. I will answer it.
Sure, sir.
Save it. Now it is saved as well as distributed. This is your outbound delivery. Now come to EWM. Use the transaction /n /scwm /prdebo. Come to request. Give input here. Execute. Come to outbound delivery order. Go to form view here. Check your POSC relevant configurations are triggered or not. See here, warehouse process type is G210. Okay, it is correct. And remember, for POSC process handling unit, HU is mandatory. HU is not created yet. I am going to create now. So come to outbound delivery, following functions, click on warehouse task. Come to here, and it looks good. Click on create. It's created as well. The system is proposing to pick from this bin. It looks good. Save it. Warehouse header 123 is created. Go to confirmations. Confirm. Okay. And here what you have to do, click on pick HU. So you have to create HU manually here. Click on create. Go to form view and packing material. Here is the packing material. Select packing material, your SGP or store. This is your packing material. Press enter. Click on create. See, system created one HU. Okay. Remember, it is 38. Okay. Come to the product. Come to form view. Check whether it is available or not. Press enter. Go to click on foreground. Now you can now see this one. It is appearing here. Okay. Whatever you created, pick HU into this tab, that updates into this place. Okay. Remember it. So this is how to do it. Once it is done, confirm and back to this and confirm it warehouse header level. Warehouse header is done. Okay. Now back. Picking is completed and this went to GI zone as well. So shall we check in GI zone? GI zone. Okay, let me take this for reference. Actually, we have to check the product. Let me copy the product. This is the product. Go to /o/scwm mon. That's the monitor. Execute it. Stop and bin or documents. Stop and bin. Stop overview. Give the product. Execute it. You can see here it is. Now the stock is in GI zone 2 units. Okay. Now it is in GI zone. Then you have to check whether HU is updated into this here or not. You go to HU. See here, HU also updated in outbound delivery. Okay. But we have not issued stock to the customer. So you have to issue stock to the customer. That is GI. Once you do this, then it will update into ARP. Click on goods issue. So it updates as well as system creates a outbound delivery. And here a PPF action will be triggered. Through this PPF action, the data will be sent to EWM to ARP through this PPF actions. Now come to ARP. See here, goods movement is completed. Go to pack. Packing information is updated. Okay. And complete billing as well. /n VF01. Just save it. Now check again /nvl03n. Enter. Track document flow. Everything is done with HU. Okay. So this is the process which you have to practice. Okay. What is the difference between the standard picking process and the POSC process here? Ideally, no. No difference at all. Without doing all these configurations also, you can do the same. But through this process, you can include many activities in between picking and staging. Okay. So if you want to pack, you can pack it. If you want to send this for quality inspection, you can send this for quality inspection. If you want to do different variants in packing, you can do it. If you want to use any VAS, value added services, yes, by using these configurations, you can include VAS activity into this. So whatever business requires, that activity it can include between pick and stage. So whatever happens, these two only, right? So starting point is picking, source bin, ending point is staging, that is GI zone. In between this, whatever business requires, whatever activities need to include into the process by the business, that we can do it. Okay. So this is the first level and first step of outbound delivery process under process oriented storage control. Right. Now coming to your questions. Yeah, tell me, what is your
Uh,
point?
yeah, two things actually, Siva. So we have a POSC concept and non-POSC. So
Mhm.
business will always go with both POC and non-POC, or straight away they will go with POC.
Yeah, actually, you can say
Uh,
50-50, right?
okay.
EWM, Extended Warehouse Management. EWM is not mandatory for all the business. If it is the medium range business, medium range companies, they may not require this EWM. They may sufficient. They may feel happy with our classic warehouse management or a warehouse management which is available in the ERP, right? That is standard warehouse management. But after few years, maybe after 3-4 years, SAP is going to be absoluted standard warehouse management. That means the standard warehouse management in ERP will not be available after few years. So they said in 2025 it will not be available, and then they extended that to a few more years. Anyway, if a company which is happy with the standard warehouse management which is available in ERP, if they want to go for EWM because of the SAP decision, okay, and company don't want to buy the license for EWM, so what they have to do? So for this question, SAP said they are going to provide on free of cost, that is standard EWM. So standard EWM is free software for all the clients, for all the companies who wants to implement this level. So this is equivalent or more than equal to standard EWM, standard warehouse management. Whatever warehouse management is available in ERP, the same process you can do in this process, or else you can add some more activities also. Okay, and that is standard and advanced warehouse management. Actually, while discussing this, I forgot the point. What's your question again? Sorry. Repeat your question once.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, Siva, we have POC, LOC, and
Yeah,
non-POC also there, right?
correct. So
The business always will go.
POSC, LOSC, whatever. So these are all comes under advanced EWM process, and advanced EWM is chargeable and standard EWM is not chargeable. So this license is free and this license is chargeable. and POSC, LOSC comes under this only, and the labor management, value-added services, and many activities here. Okay. What next question?
Okay, so this POSC question, how can we identify this is under coming POSC, like any indicator or anything? How can we identify? Our business will request to go with POSC and LOC, or we have to decide to go with that.
So
Consultant has
if
to
it is
propose.
a very simple, very simple. Actually, many answers are there. For you, I would like to say like this. Just go to Metal Master /n/SAWM. Sorry, /n/SAWM MEAT1. Go to this. Go to display mode or change mode and come to warehouse data. If process type determination indicator is maintained, then this comes under POSC. If this is not maintained, then it is not POSC. So POSC is specifically for a product. So what all the products are included in POSC and what all the products are not included in POSC can be seen based on this field. Even in POSC, we have different steps. Let's say, how do you want to see here? Suppose we are discussing about outbound delivery. Okay. For outbound delivery, we required to pick the product and just issue to the customer. How it is? If the quantity is less, prod 1 and quantity is only 1 kg or 1 unit, 1 each, or say 1 unit. Okay. Do we require any packing, loading, etc.? No. So for this case, just pick and stage is okay, sufficient, right? So this can be done standard. No POC is required, or through POC also you can do. So just now we have executed for the same product. For the same product, suppose it may be 100 kgs or 100 units or 100 eaches. Can we issue 100 units without packing? No. We required pick, pack, and stage. So here one POSC is required. Say case 1. Same product. It is 1 ton. Maybe. Okay. 1 ton or 1000 kgs are, I mean to say, a bulk quantity. Okay. So does it require pick? Yes. Packing is required? Of course, yes. Staging is required? Of course, yes. Can we add into load also? So 1 ton is simply cannot be loaded, right? So we need some separate equipment like forklift or crane or something else, right? So because of this reason, we can add a loading process also. Product is the same. It comes under POSC only. Case 2. Okay. See the same product. Prod 1 only. Okay. Maybe 10 units. It may not be much quantity. But customer is different. So will you sell this product to only a single customer? No, for different customers. So for different customer or the same customer, but this time he may expecting value added services. Maybe he wants to, this customer wants to give this product as a gift to their employees. Maybe it's mobile. Okay. So mobiles they want to give on Dasara moment or Christmas moment or Ramjan moment. So for any festival they want to give that as a gift to their employees. So definitely customer will expect with gift wrapper. Okay. That comes under value added services. So product is same, regular process 10 units, but VAS is required. So what you have to do here? You have to go for pick, pack, and VAS. Finally stage. Loading is required. It is only 10 units. So loading is not required. This also comes under POSC case 3. Okay. So based on the business scenario, you have to configure it. So all these are completely comfortably achievable through POSC process, and we are going to learn. Okay. Is this your question? Is it answered? And one more question also asked. Products will be placed in the same location or in different locations. Let me explain you here. So ideally, of course, in business, practically you can see n number of storage types, maybe 10 or more than 10, or 1 or 2 also. Okay, so any number. But based on your question, I would like to make 3 types of storage types. So this storage type is called picking storage type. This storage type is called reserve storage type. And this storage type is called bulk storage type. What does it mean? So it is a business. Of course, it is a company. Okay. So will they maintain small quantity of the product? Ideally, no. They will maintain thousands of units or lakhs of units or tons of the product. Okay. So all the product, I mean, entire quantity can they maintain in a picking area? Ideally, no. Because they may have 10,000 products. Each one has 10 tons. 10,000 into 10 tons. That means 1 lakh tons. Any business will maintain 1 lakh tons in one storage type? No. So whatever required daily consumption or weekly consumption, that quantity will maintain in picking storage type. Okay. So maybe 100 units here. If it is daily consumption is 100 units, they will maintain 100 units. And a quantity maybe like 1000 units they will maintain in reserve storage type. Whenever this 1000 units or 100 units are consumed, they will refresh or they will replenish the quantity from reserve storage type to picking storage type. I said at least 10 tons. It is only 1000 and 1100. Totally 1100. The remaining quantity will be maintained here. Okay, in different bulk storage type. Whenever this is consumed, then stock will be replenished to this place. Okay, so in general, it is not a rule. It is a stand. It is not standard. It is not mandatory thing. Okay, ideally, any business will maintain 3 types of storage types, and one is called picking storage type. The other one is called reserve storage type, and finally one bulk storage type. Or else only 2 storage types: picking storage type and bulk storage type. or picking storage type or reserve storage type. So they may be 3 or at least they may have 2. Okay, so this is the way they maintain different storage types. So product will be available in different storage types ideally in any company. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Shiva. Yeah. Regarding the strategy, so we have strategy in EWF system also. Right? So
Yeah,
where and all we are using the strategy, what is the purpose?
correct. See here again. See here picking storage type and reserve storage type and bulk storage type. So the product. Okay, let me write here. It is prod 1, and as I said, here also available, and here it is also available. Okay, so it is our warehouse. In the same warehouse, this prod 1 is available in storage type 1, in storage type, reserve storage type, as well as in bulk storage type. Okay, while picking the product, from where it has to pick? It has to pick to from the storage type or the storage type or the storage type. Everywhere it is available in these 3 storage types. So through strategies, we have to maintain the rule. It has to pick from this picking storage type only, not from these 2. Again, if it is less than 10 kgs, it has to pick from storage type, picking storage type. If it is more than 100 kgs, it has to pick from reserve storage type. If it is more than 10, it has to pick from bulk storage type. So this also called strategies only. Through strategies and with the combination of warehouse order creation rules, you can achieve it. That is the advantage of strategy. Even here it is there. And this prod 1 is available in multiple bins. Okay, here 100 units are there, 200, 10, 20, 50, again 100, again 100. So prod 1 is available from this storage type in these storage bins. So maybe it is bin 1, bin 2. So out of 8 bins, 7 bin has occupied by this product. Okay. Now the point is, if it is only 10 units, warehouse user has to pick, or pick list has mentioned only 10 units. So from where it has to pick? From bin 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, from where it has to. So system should know. So you have to maintain a rule. The rule is nothing but strategy. So strategies, by using strategies, system will tell you whether it has to pick from bin 1 or any other bin. Okay. So sort rules are there. So sorting rules are like first in first out, last in first out, shelf life expiry date, or batch, or something. So many rules are there. So based on business requirement, you have to maintain sort rule. So where do you maintain the sort rule? Let me show you that. Come to EWM / NSPRO IMG extended warehouse management, goods issue process, strategies, stock removal rule, and see here stock removal rule sort field is there here. So WDATU means goods receipt document date and time. So if you want to go for first in first out or last in first out, if you do not maintain any flag here, first in first out. If you maintain a flag here, last in first out. Or if you want to go for any other sort role, select here. Many options are there. So if you are going to pick the product through batch, you have to select batch. If you want to pick based on country of origin, you may receive stock from America, Germany, Japan, and China. Okay. So here, first you want to sell, or if you want to sell the product which you receive from the China, so you can select country of origin. System will select for that. Okay. And like this, many options are there. And based on this option, sort rule will be checked. Ideally, we use first in, first out, last in, first out, or batch management. So out of these three, one will be selected by the business. If no rule is mentioned by the business, ideally we'll go to first in, first out, which is ideal strategy. Is your question answered properly?
Yeah, kind of. Okay. So do we have any other, strategy configuration in the SDRO? Specific strategy type something?
This is only strategies.
But this
So
is the only strategy.
yeah, this is only one. So strategies for picking, strategies for put away. For inbound delivery process, you have strategies. For outbound delivery process, you have strategies. That's it, not other.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Any other question?
No, sir. Thank you. I
So,
think others.
if companies wants to prefer standard WM or standard EWM, like how are you gonna what do you call? How are you gonna see the advantages of going for the EWM? Like how we recommend that? In what scenarios?
See, for WM, standard warehouse management, it is kind of a pre-configured system because all movement types are pre-configured in SAP. Okay, and source and destination is fixed. Of course, the source will be uh, worked by based on strategies, and destination will be the same. So you cannot include any activity in between these two. For example, if you want to labor management, you cannot go with standard warehouse management, but you can do with EWM. If you want value added services, is not available in ERP. Okay, ERP warehouse management, but available in EWM. So if you want to go for quality inspection at warehouse management level, okay, quality inspection, you can, of course, there is a separate module, quality inspection. So without implementing quality inspection in ERP, if you want to go through simple quality inspection method through EWM, that is possible. So like this, many activities you can include in EWM, and reports, monitor, many things are available in EWM. So definitely EWM is better, but always that's based on business size, business capacity, or this one. So you can see a big range of companies, medium range of companies, and small range of companies. If it is a small range of company which is apt for a standard ERP warehouse management, that is fine. We should not recommend it. Okay. If it is a medium range company or a big good range company, then you can recommend EWM. So what we have to do here, first of all, before recommending some software to business, we have to come to know what process are they going to follow physically. So physically, if they are doing unloading process, loading process, unpacking process, deconsolidation process, packing process, value-added services, if they want to go with the labor management, that is whatever activities are available with the labor management, so on. If all these activities are performing physically in their warehouses, and if it is required to enter into the software, then you have to suggest EWM. If business simply wants to maintain their stock into warehouse properly, and they have to issue and receive the stocks in a systematic then ERP, EWM, sorry, ERP warehouse management is sufficient. Such a way. So based on the business size, based on business process, we have to conclude it, which process is correct.
Sir, majorly EWM is used in automobile industries and pharmaceutical industries. And
No,
what else?
EWM is good for all the industries, particularly for retail. Okay, retail market, and nowadays like what is that? Like Amazon kind of business, Amazon, Flipkart, Red Prairie. These kind of business are there, many are there, right? E-commerce business. Yeah, for them,
Okay.
EWM is very much suitable. So EWM is suitable for all the industries: IS oil, AFS, manufacturing, pharmaceuticals,
How it is useful
e-commerce.
for oil industry, sir?
Sorry.
How it is useful for oil and gas industries, because there are no goods, right?
So generally, we feel like that. Suppose I was a part of IOCL implementation. So IOCL means Indian Oil Corporation. We feel Indian Oil Corporation means that supplies only uh, petrol and diesel. Ideally, no. So Indian Oil Corporation, they have polymers also. So they have different types of polymer grains, and they have to maintain the grains in the warehouses. So every day, thousands of tons they produce, and they will maintain in the warehouse, and through logistics and ad management, they issue the polymers to different companies. So EWM is suitable for that. And not only this, if they are manufacturing unit, so suppose they are producing or through mining, okay, so they need equipment, right? So different types of machineries, and for the machinery they required different spare parts and pipes and digging equipment and all, right? So for all those spare parts
Yeah.
and the equipment, they required warehouse. Okay, so goods may not be issued to the customer, but they are using for their production. Okay, suppose only digging pipe, if you consider, right? The same pipe will use for every time? No, they may have 10,000 pipes. Right? Boring, So boring pipes for
Yes.
digging use, right? So for one boring, I mean, for one to dig a well, a single well, they may use 100 pipes. So will they use only 100 pipes for entire the project, entire their life? No. Ideally, they may have more than 10,000 pipes. And in sequentially, first they'll use first 1 200 pipes, and for second time they'll go use 101 to 200 pipes, and third time they'll go to 201 to 300 pipes. Right? It's a different levels. So how they have to identify, and how system knows so which pipe is already used and how many times used and when they have to use this. So it requires serial numbers. So through serial numbers you can issue the pipes to manufacturing unit or the site. So
Okay.
here also EWM can be used. Okay, of course, without EWM, without warehouse management also they can do it. See, warehouse management started, of course, as per Google, as per SAP, they started long back. But from 2007 and 8 onwards, it's entered into SAP, or people are using. I mean, industries are using. From 2014 and 15, EWM entered. It's like that. They can use it.
Okay.
For oil and gas also, they can use EWM. IOCL is the best example. It is located in Noida and
Oh,
Haryana. Its warehouse is located in Haryana as well. Yeah. And what is that one? Lakshadweep, not Lakshadweep. Like Lakshadweep, one more island is there. What is that? So it is there. Their manufacturing unit nearby Orissa, I think. Andaman and Nicobar. Yeah. such a way.
Thank you, sir.
Okay then.
Siva,
Yeah.
Siva, last question. Sorry.
No problem. No problem.
So regarding this DHL, we have different kind of third-party logistic, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Like these are yeah, 3PL. These are the 3PL, right?
Hmm.
So how they are handling this warehouse, like when compared to the main business, like
Okay.
use
Coming to this, actually, we have different types of warehouses. So we use the word just a warehouse. Okay. So if you use this word only warehouse, this is applicable for manufacturing industry or distribution industry and whatever you say, remaining IS oil, AFS. So whatever you know, these are all belongs to a regular warehouse. And we have another warehouse is called a bonded warehouse. Bonded warehouse. So bonded warehouses are located in ports. So port means it may be air or it may be water. So water means it may be a channel or it may be a sea. Okay. So warehouses which are located in ports are called bonded warehouses. Similar to this, we have 3PL warehouses also. Okay. So ideally, this will be used in transports. Transports based companies and like DHL, Blue Dot, Linfox, kind of transport based companies. Okay. What happens here? Suppose a company called Reliance. Okay. So Reliance has a product, maybe Prod 1, and this manufacturing unit is in maybe Mumbai. Okay. Now the point is customer is in Amaravati or AP Capital. Okay. Customer is here. They have to issue
I
stock
don't know.
from Mumbai to Amaravati. Okay. So how do they transport this product? If Reliance has their own transport, then they can issue stock. If not, they will go through transportation companies like Blue Dot, Red Prairie, or some other, whatever fleets are there. So they will go through that. Okay. They will issue this stock to Blue Dot, maybe Blue Dot company. Okay. So this may be only 100 kgs, for example. Okay. So Reliance company asked to transport of the product from Mumbai to Amaravati and quantity is only 100 kgs. Okay. So will this Blue Dot will send a lorry to this 100 kgs? Ideally no. Right. So this may be this Blue Dot, the truck or container and the carrier or tube, whatever it is, its capacity may be 100 kgs, 1000 kgs maybe, for example, 1000 kgs. What will they do? They'll collect product, different products from different customers and accumulated 1000 kgs and will load into the TU or a carrier or a container or a lorry, whatever it is. Okay, they load this 1000 kgs into this. So these 100 kgs may be dispatches to in different locations. It may be in between. One is there Hyderabad, Mumbai to Hyderabad, Hyderabad to Amravati. So here they may have a godown. The godown is called as warehouse. Okay. So what will they do here? They'll unload stock in warehouse and all 1000 kgs will be unloaded here as per the customer or deliveries or the priorities and they maintain. So this warehouse will be used to maintain the stock. So from here another truck will go to Amaravati and one will go to Guntur, the one will go to Vijayawada and one will go to Tirupati. So different locations, right? So different lorries or different TUs will go from here. So till to load the product from this godown or warehouse, they have to maintain warehouse here. Okay. So maintaining this warehouse in this location is called a 3PL warehouse, third party logistics warehouse. So this can be used. And ideally, EWM nowadays, all these 3PL warehouse or business or companies are using EWM only. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And different
Okay.
scenarios and different business case also you can include here. And here this warehouse, maybe owner of this warehouse may be blue dot. Okay. So if it is a blue dot, okay, and they may have several buildings. Building 1, building 2, and several buildings. Okay. Maybe Reliance may have good consumption and Reliance has so many products. It needs to go through Blue Dot via Hyderabad. Okay. So instead of sending simply like this, they may hire one building. They may take one building for rent. Okay. Then owner of this building is Reliance, but it is a part of Blue Dot. So this is also quite possible. By using PED concept, you can use it. So this kind of examples also you can take. So entire building or a part of building or a part of warehouse can be given to rent or they can specifically use for the particular customer also. You can say it. But whatever business scenario here it is, warehouse operations point of view, we don't have any issue. Ultimately, warehouse will take care of goods receipt, inventory maintenance, and goods issue. That's it. And these three are whatever you are going to learn, that is goods receipt process, inbound delivery process, outbound delivery process, and internal warehouse process. So all will come together this only. The remaining all are add-ons to this labor management, value-added services, and anything. So those are add on to this. So 90% only this, whether it is a regular warehouse or a bonded warehouse or 3PL warehouses. Finally, it works based on these three activities only. If it is a bonded warehouse, doesn't receive goods receipt product, without receiving product, what will they do? So is it not required to maintain inventory? So finally, they want to issue the stock. Maybe the customer, maybe the supplier, maybe whoever it is. So ideally, these are the three. So if you know all operations in a regular EWM process, so that will be applicable for the remaining warehouses. Business varies, a warehouse will not be varied. It will be like constant, but minimum changes or few changes will occur. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay. Same transactions, same process, same software, same screens for all the warehouses. Maybe it is a regular warehouse or bonded warehouse or 3PL warehouse or whatever warehouse it is. EWM is EWM. That's it. Okay. So this is only
Okay.
business point of view is different, not warehouse point of view. Any other question? Fine then. And that's it for the day.
Okay.
See you tomorrow,
No.
same time, and we'll work on
So
next
tomorrow what
process.
time, Siva? 6 to
Yeah.
7? Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow 6 to 7 or
6 to
7
7.
to
No. Morning 6 to
6 to
7.
7? Okay. Okay, fine.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah, thanks, Siva. Please send the recording, Siva.
Sure. Will do.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you all.
Thanks for
Okay.